What do you Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl at 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chainsaw Man Part 2, Chapter 73, aka Chapter 170. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Key right here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are starting to do Patreon exclusive anime live reactions up over there. So if somehow we get access to Look Back, oh, we will be doing a live reaction over there. So make sure you guys subscribe over to the Patreon for anime live reactions. We have Suicide Squad Isekai up there right now. We're going to be covering 2.5D Seduction, The Elusive Samurai, and probably Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest to Boot. But speaking of Look Back, it's been getting nothing but praise, and from what I've seen, oh my god, that art animation looks fantastic. It looks like Fujimoto's art, or it looks more like Fujimoto's art than Chainsaw Man did. So I'm really hoping that what everyone is saying is correct. I really hope so. Oh my god, I hope so. And I hope Mappa does not, well, obviously we have to deal with it with Rize, but I hope when Goodbye Eerie gets adapted, the studio that's doing Look Back does Goodbye Eerie as well. But anyways, something that's bothering me about last chapter is that they're saying, based off of what Denji said about how despite the hand job itself not feeling good, but his heart feeling happy means that that it wasn't sexual assault. That really bugs me, because to me, based off of the fact that Denji said this about the hand job, I think that's even more evidence that it was sexual assault. Because from what from what friends have told me, especially if you know, they've been molested, friends that have been molested, that's exactly the feeling they got. So yeah, so if you know someone that is saying that, yeah, they obviously do not have reading comprehension skills. But anyways, or have never met someone that has been a victim of molestation. But anyways, we're dealing with Barem here, and Barem says he knows where Nayuta is. But there's got to be a catch to this. There's got to be. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled How to Eat Sushi. An untimely etiquette. Say what? It's important to do things in the proper order. Yeah, this is why having opening text is very important. Sushi tastes twice as good if you start with the light toppings. Go to hell! I don't blame you for saying this, Denji. Oh, disobey and you'll lose your chance to see Nayuta. No, don't eat sushi with your hands. That's more like it. Good boy. Next up, gotta be squid. No! No, do not eat sushi like that. No. No. I want sushi, though. Oh my god, I want sushi so bad. Being broke sucks. I want sushi really bad. God, hey, you can't savor the sushi like that. Leave it on top of your tongue for a while. I don't blame Denji for throwing the plates like this. Whoa, don't be mad, Chainsaw Man. Oh, what's going on? Will you take me to Nayuta if I kill the public safety moose hiding outside? tempting as that sounds, just cool your jets. It's not like they want to kill you either, you know. All public safety really wants, us too for that matter, is to use the teensy weensy bit of Chainsaw Man's power. So all I gotta do is turn into Chainsaw Man, then let me finish. Like I said, there's a proper order to things. Your transformation into Chainsaw Man is still incomplete. We don't want just any Chainsaw Man. We want a Chainsaw Man with the power to erase devil names from existence itself. Ooh. Let's read this again here. We want a Chainsaw Man with the power to erase devil names from existence itself. Interesting. The power to erase devil names. Okay, so because the thing is, and I understand where BAREM'S going with this, and why they want to do this, because once you erase a devil's name, they cannot reincarnate. Because right now, devils obviously can reincarnate. But if you erase it, because names have power. If you've read, like for example, No Name, that's coming. This is the first Manga Plus creators series, which is by the one of the Cyberpunk Edge runners, showrunners, and I'm writing about it for Rounding into Comics, and yes, I will be covering it. Basically, what No Name is, in terms of its concept, is it's a series where names literally have power. People are assigned names by the government, but in this world, your names literally, based off your names, that's your superpower. So if your name means wolves, you have the power to control wolves. If your name means like human commander, for example, you have the power to manipulate humans. And same with Fae. If you give a Fae your true name, or magical being your true name, they can control you. That's what BAREM'S talking about here. So because right now devils can reincarnate, but if you erase their devil's names, gone. But it's got to be their true. I'm guessing here it's got to be their true name. I don't think it's talking specifically about like say Katana Devil or what's the name I'm talking about? What's the thing I'm thinking of? Or Gun Devil. No. We're talking about their true names. Once you erase those names, then they will completely disappear out of existence. Chainsaws don't have that power. They're tools for cutting down trees. Weird, right? But the thing is, though, EQ Holder, for example. I gotta print up EQ Holder on this. There's a character in EQ Holder where where his sword can cut through anything, and literally through concepts and thoughts. So like you can think about, for example, the word apple. He could cut through it, cut through your thought about apple, the word apple, and it will just be gone from your mind. Your thought from your mind. So he's saying that chainsaw, in terms of this, chainsaws can cut through anything in this. This is the logic here. Chainsaws can cut through anything. It's not just cutting down trees. It's like swords. They want to use the power of chainsaws to cut through anything, dimensions, concepts. The concept of devils probably at this point, names, all that. So I see where Fujimoto was going with this. It's straight out of UQ Holder, actually. Weird, right? To me, it's not weird. As I said, it's not. Hypothetically, it could be that chainsaws originally had many uses, but after Chainsaw Man erased a lot of things, cutting down trees was the only one that remained. Well, actually, now that I think about it, we saw this in part 1. We did. We saw a lot of this shit in part 1. Here, lean tuna. Getting back on track. To fully become Chainsaw Man, you need two things. Here we go. Everyone's fear and your unhappiness. We saw we saw the unhappiness portion in part 1 when Power was killed in front of him. Yeah. Everyone's fear is easy, but Denji's unhappiness, whoa, we saw it all through part 1. Chainsaw's recent superhero status made that a pain. Now, though, he's become an everyday object of fear on par with aging and sickness. Next, it's time to eat some deluxe fatty tuna. Chief, send down the belt. Coming right up. Oh, no. What the? Yeah. No way. What is that? What is it? Yikes, that scared me. What the hell? Eek. Huh? No! That's Nayuta's head! No! A rotating head? Oh my god. It also says here in the, this is what Deep L's giving me here, because it says here, in the Spanish version, Spanish speakers, you could let me know what it is in the comment section. But this is what it says in the Spanish version for the closing text. It says, una cabeza giratoria oído cocina. That's what it says in the Spanish text. But it says here, in my Deep L, it says it could be translated as a swivel head heard the kitchen, a swivel head heard cooking, or a rotating head. I'm going with the rotating head personally, but I figured I'd, mention those so you guys have an idea of what I'm dealing with here. That's why it took a little bit longer, besides Kitty being fussy, to get this out, because I was like trying to determine which one I wanted to use, translation wise. But man, Barem, that's fucked up, man. But this makes so much sense. This makes sense why Fujimoto went the route he did with Denji throughout part 1, and why Makima went to the extent that she did in part 1. And here, in terms of Nayuta, Barem definitely got, if Nayuta got her, if this is really Nayuta's head, she definitely got, Barem definitely convinced her to do it. Reason being is, remember what Nayuta said. Nayuta said that she wanted, and also Nayuta is a Sasha Makima. They are devils. They reincarnate. They're immortal technically. So yeah. But remember, because I know people are flipping out. They're like, oh, Nayuta's blah 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 blah. Oh my god. No, she's a devil, not dead. But remember what Nayuta said. She, and also Makima, they want Chainsaw Man. That's what they want. And what Barem said here is in order to have the Chainsaw Man that they want, they need fear, everyone's fear, and Denji's unhappiness. And Nayuta has wanted Chainsaw Man. She even expressed it. She wanted Chainsaw Man. And now, she can get the Chainsaw Man that she wants. With this. Barem, I'm telling you, Barem got her to agree to it. But as I said, in terms of this makes complete sense to me. And Denji, flipping out, Denji is I know people are like, Denji's being smart by not, giving into to Barem and all that, about, chainsaws cutting trees and not, only cutting wood, and chainsaws not being able to do that. Well, one, he's probably emotional, not thinking about it. But also remember, Denji doesn't remember what happened when Vegeta took over his body. He doesn't remember any of that. But yeah, it took me a minute, but yeah, I remember near the end of part 1, when Vegeta was rampaging and was cutting through everything, cutting through dimensions, and I think he did, if I remember correctly, he did cut through names and stuff like that too. But yeah, that I totally see. Even again, as I said, even if we didn't have that in part 1, I see where Fujimoto is going with it. Because we had this in, as I said, we had this in UQ Holder, where you have a blade user that can cut through anything, cut through dimensions, cut through concepts, cut through thoughts, cut through, like, you could cut through anything. And that's how I gotta feel, yeah, that's how the Gun Devil is going to ultimately be, not the Gun Devil, I'm sorry, the Death Devil is going to be destroyed, is through cutting, his name. And as I said, names have power. They do. But it's gotta be, it can't just be Death Devil. No, it's gotta be his true name. Once they get to his true name, that's when he will disappear. But there is the thing though is, that needs to be taken into consideration, is that there is a consequence for this. There's going to be a consequence for this. Because if he is, because this is Death Devil we're talking about, if he controls death, and humans could no longer die once Death Devil is gone, so like getting rid of death, and you cut through death's name, and the concept of death, it goes with it, and death goes with it. Think about the consequences that everything goes with it. The concept of death goes with it. Humans become everyone becomes immortal. There's going to be complete chaos if that happens. That's why I'm like, people need to really think about this. Fujimoto's got you thinking. Fujimoto's got to get, this is why I like Fujimoto. Fujimoto has you thinking. There's going to be a consequence to this if you erase the concept of death. This is going to be, again, this will be very, very interesting. Because here's the thing. I gotta compare this to Four Nights of the Apocalypse. For a second here. Here's the thing. This is how chaos was created. You have, obviously, the Goddess Clan, which is light, and you have the Demon Clan, which is darkness. If one of them is gone, there's going to be, obviously, chaos, because that's what light and darkness bring, is combined, is chaos. And the Demon King, for a second, was gone. Before Zeldris came into power, the Demon King was gone, and in that moment, chaos was able to form. There was that moment where the King of Chaos was able to be born, because the balances of power were out of whack. That's the thing that also needs to be taken into consideration as well. If you get rid of like a significant, especially if you get rid of death like that, you're really fucking with the balance of power as well. That's why I'm like, this is going to be very interesting to see how Fujimoto tackles this. I'm really curious on what Pochita wants to do with this. Pochita's thoughts on tackling this. Because it really seems, because Pochita, obviously what we saw in part 1 is he did not want to be manipulated like that. But I don't know if he wants to kill Death. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm the most curious about. Does Pochita want to kill Death? Does Pochita know the consequences? Pochita obviously has to know the consequences of killing Death. There is a catch to this. obviously Fami knows what's going on. Yoru doesn't know. But there's just something Pochita knows. But the other thing in terms of death, oh God, I just gotta wonder what Fujimoto's gonna do with this. Because based on Fujimoto's writing that we've seen, I think Fujimoto is going to, with the Death Devil, Fujimoto is going to also erase the concept of death. I think that's what he's going to go for. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of this chapter. What do you guys think of what Barem is talking about here, and like kind of just how he connected everything that has happened in part 1. Like, remember what Makima did to get Denji, to bring out Chainsaw Man, the real Chainsaw Man in part 1, and how everything is connected to this point. And what do you think about what do you think is going to happen if they do succeed and cut and essentially destroy Death? Do you think that if they could destroy Death, okay, the true name of the Death Devil, do you think that kind of like with what happened in Nanatsu no Taizai, that there's going to be a consequence where the concept of death is gone, the balance of power is going to go wild, and more chaos will ensue. I really hope that's going to be the case, and we're going to get something even more interesting out of it. Oh, I'm so excited and if this is the case, someone's going to have to step up to take over the mantle of death. That would, ooh. I gotta wonder if this was Pochita. No, I'm telling you, something going on where this is all going according to Pochita's plan. Watch, Pochita is trolling all of them. I said it a while ago, but I'm gonna stick with this. Pochita's gotta be trolling all of them. And if Pochita is trolling all of them, I'm going to fucking die and live and be like, I told you so, that everything is going according to Pochita's plan. And also, I want to know, do you think that Niyuta is in cahoots with Barem? And that Niyuta agreed to this to get the Chainsaw Man that she wanted? That's what I think. I think Niyuta agreed. This is an agreement she made with Barem. I am calling that now. I know everyone's flipping out because it's like, oh my god, it's, Niyuta's head. But remember, devils are immortal unless their true name is cut. Their concept is cut. Or, yeah, their true name is cut. Makima is not the control devil's true name. See? So devil, yeah, that's the only way you can get rid of a devil is by cutting destroying their true name. I really like what Fujimoto, I see you. I see what you're doing with this. It's really brilliant. If you think about it. Especially if you know, like, Fae lore like I do. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about Niyuta working in cahoots with Barem? Do you think the head is fake? I don't think the head is fake. And hell, Niyuta's still alive. I mean, look at what happened with Denji. We saw Denji dismembered and Denji was still alive. But, and do you think this is all going according to Pochita's plan? I really do. I really do think this is going according to Pochita's plan. I think everything is going according to Pochita's plan. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerd Against Ink. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Chainsaw Man content, a few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.